Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing. Today we're unboxing a package from Casio Croatia, and they sent two models that have been very much requested on my channel. One is the new GWG-2000 Mudmaster, and the other one is one of the squares with the new U module. Now, because the GWG-2000 is pretty much the same as the 1000 module wise, I will not be doing a detailed tutorial because you can use the tutorial that I made for the GWG-1000. So I'll just put a link here and probably in the description to that tutorial, because if you have the 2000 model, you can feel free to use that tutorial because all the functions are the same and all the operation of the watch is the same. However, I will do a full review of the GWG-2000, and let's open it and see how it looks. Okay, and apparently they also sent me some kind of a gift. They didn't want to tell me what it is, so we'll just open the package and find out. And this knife that was gifted to me by Gabor is so sharp that I don't even have to hit like the connections. Look, it just went through the cardboard. It's very sharp, and he actually warned me about it in his letter, so I have to be careful not to chop my fingers off. So thank you again for this beautiful gift. Okay, so here's the box. Let's open it and see what we got. Okay, so here's watch number one, GW-M5610U. And I also did a video where I compared the two modules. I'll leave a link right here so you can check it out. In one word, this is a huge improvement over the previous non-U generation. And here is the GWG-2000. One other thing is the gift, so let's move the box away and check it out. It's a hat. It's a G-Shock hat. So huge thanks to Casio Croatia for sending this. I'm not much of a hat person, but I like the present. Okay, I'll move this away. Let's start with the GWG-2000. Let's open the box. Here's that cardboard that you got with the 1000 as well. This is the module 5678, so it's a different module to the 1000, but essentially they are the same. Okay, move this away. Let's open the tin box, and I got the sand colored version. I find it to be the best looking of the three variants currently available. Okay, let's find... there we go. So here it is, the new GWG-2000, and at first glance it seems like almost the same watch. However, this one uses the new carbon reinforced plastic, so it has the carbon core guard structure, making it slimmer and slightly smaller than the 1000. So it also comes with a steel parts on the bezel, unlike the rubber bezel of the 1000. Now, as you can see, the look is pretty much the same. The strap as well. The case shape is a bit different. You get this extension here, while on the 1000 it goes straight down and it doesn't have these types of lugs. But overall, a very attractive watch, just like the 1000. The 1000 also has that exposed sensor. This one doesn't. Here it's kind of hidden, but it still comes with metal buttons. Although here, as you can see, you have these concentric grooves, while on the 1000 I believe it has that like square pattern, or it's not square, but you know what I mean. It's like cross hatches or something like that. The crown is also slightly different on this. It's easier to grip. Very cool. Now, like I said, I won't be doing a detailed tutorial because you can use my 1000 tutorial for this one. Everything is the same. Let's try to put it on my wrist to see just how much smaller it is, although I don't think it's really that much smaller. Okay, strap it on. One change is also a rubber keeper. In my opinion, So it's not steel, it's made of rubber, and in my opinion this is an improvement. It won't slide about and it's not gonna scratch up. Okay, so here it is, GWG-2000 on my wrist. And it's still a huge watch, very large, with a lot of wrist presence, but it is slightly smaller than the 1000. So if you have a smaller wrist and you always wanted a GWG-1000, this is an excellent opportunity. If you already have the 1000, it's really not worth the upgrade. But if you're in the market for one, you can really choose whichever one you like the look of, because like I said, the module is the same. This one does have a bit more advanced structure because of the materials used, but overall they're pretty much the same watch. Look at the case back. It's slightly different than the one on the 1000, and as you can see it says carbon core guard. So this is the 2000. Oh, another change that I saw in some videos is that now the numerals are loomed as well. I don't know if it's true for all variants, but let's test it out. Let's charge the loom a bit, and then we're going to turn off the light to see if this is true on this variant as well, because that would definitely be an improvement. Okay, let's wait for the camera to focus and turn off the light. And there you go. Yes, the loom is definitely an improvement over the 1000. Although you don't have to worry because you always have the backlight. But it's cool to see like usable loom on a G-Shock. That's something rarely found. Very cool. So I really do like the 2000, and being a bit small wristed with a 6.7 inch wrist, I would definitely go for this over the 1000. Although the 1000 kind of looks more rugged. It's more rubbery. It looks like a tractor tire, while this looks a bit more fancy, but in a good way. It almost has a camouflage pattern because of this carbon reinforced plastic. Very cool. Okay, let's move on and see the Square, the new improved Square. So unlike the GWG-2000 where all the changes are external, while internally it's pretty much the same watch, on this watch it's exactly the opposite. So here, externally, I believe the watches are pretty much the same. Oh, let me just get it out of this bag. Okay, here it is. Let's zoom in, let the camera focus, and it's feeling kind of sluggish today. I don't know why. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's upside down. So externally, this is pretty much the same as the regular, the older version. There's probably some changes to the text, but overall it's the same. The changes are in the module. So for this one, I will be doing a detailed tutorial. And like I said, I did a video explaining the differences between this module and the older module. The biggest difference is that now you can change the date format from month and date to date and month. You also have language selection for the day of the week and some other cool features. But overall it's still solar atomic with a world time, 5 alarms, a stopwatch, a countdown timer. Very cool. Now the solar atomic squares are some of the best bang for buck watches you can get. And if you're in a market for one, I would definitely recommend the newer, the U version. And you can see them by, you can recognize them by the end of the So the GW-M5610U. This U means that the watch has the new improved module. And like I said, I would definitely go for one of those if I was in the market for one. Again, with this one, I will also be doing a detailed tutorial and a full review. Now I'm gonna strap it on my wrist because the GWM models are actually slightly smaller than regular squares. So this wears smaller than the 5610 or the GW5000. Why? Because the case is actually slightly different. So it's shorter lug to lug, and that makes it wear even smaller. So if you have a small wrist, again, this is probably the perfect square, not to mention all the functions that it has. It's much more advanced than the basic GW5610E, being solar, atomic, and all the functions that I just mentioned. and I'm kind of wondering whether to add it to my collection. The problem is that when it comes to squares, I like them traditional, so that's why I have the GW5000. It's a screwback and it has the basic 1545 module. And then when it comes to the solar atomic, I have the GW6900, which is pretty much the same function wise as this one, or at least as the older version of this module, but I get a different look. But now, since they improved the date thing and all these other small things, I might actually add this watch to my collection, or one of the variants using this new module. Anyways, again, thank you to Casio Croatia for fulfilling your desires, because you've been asking me to feature the GWG-2000 for months now, and some of you have even asked me to do a full tutorial on this watch. So thanks to Casio Croatia, we'll be able to do both of these in the following weeks. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the full review of this watch and a full tutorial and detailed review and detailed tutorial of this watch. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.